Okay, I'm gonna cover, I guess, probably the bigger topic, I guess, altogether, which is regarding the last days. It seems like this is the question that really started everything off for me. Was trying to figure out and understand what the last days were, who lives inside the last days, and that was really the question that launched everything. As far as understanding the end of time and all that. The key detail that's overlooked regularly, continuously, traditionally, is the very simple fact that if you read the New Testament for what it says, the authorship of the New Testament says that they themselves live in the last days. Regarding the end of time, when it comes to Jesus' own statements, the statements that he makes regarding the end of days, he says that it is the current generation that is going to receive the final judgment. If you read Luke chapter 11, verses 50 through 51, Matthew chapter 23, verses 34 to 36, those are a few. Matthew 16, 27 through 28. I mean, it's on and on and on. Jesus is abundantly clear that the end of time is happening to the then current generation. The author of Hebrews in chapter 1 tells you that in past times, God has spoken to us through the prophets, but in these last days has spoken to us through his Son, showing you that the last days, according to the New Testament authorship, was taking place during the days when Jesus and the apostles walked the earth. The culmination, end time event, the climax, if you will, of course, being 70 AD, the destruction of Jerusalem. Most notably the temple. So when it comes to understanding the end of days, the end of time, the key detail that needs to be understood by basically everyone that's continuously overlooked is that the event is not near and closely happening to every single person who ever reads this text for thousands of years. The event is near and quickly approaching to the individuals who are in the text, meaning that they themselves live in the last days. One of the great examples used all the time, 1 John chapter 2, verse 18, where he says, "Little children, it is the last hour." Let's think about this here. If it's the last hour when he wrote this, then doesn't that mean that he lives in the last days? It's a requirement. You can't live in the last hour without living in the last days. So again, that's kind of full circle, I guess, when it comes to the site and the page and the videos and everything. It's all about the last days. Who lives in the last days? Look at the New Testament record. It's the people that live then, which means that you, the person that's alive today, cannot be living in the last days. It is just religious tradition. I got the link to the article below, just like normal, and yeah, we'll see you guys later.